Hello, Bay Ridge. Welcome to another edition of After Hours. When you're watching this, I'm actually going to be gone away on a study week. And we talk about this each year. I go away on study weeks. I've done it for the last several years. But some people have asked me, what exactly are you doing on a study week? Why do you do this? What's being accomplished during a week of study? So I wanted to kind of give a little bit of an overview on that so you have some idea and so you can be praying for me. First, the reason that I go down for a study week each year is it's a way to help prepare for the upcoming year. So I'm going to be looking and praying and thinking through what we're going to be doing as a congregation in 2019. I usually talk with the elders a little bit before I go down, and there's a whole bunch of things that are involved in that. One of the things is I begin to lay out the teaching schedule for the following year, kind of thinking through what series we're going to be studying, how things are going to fit together, and also are we going to have any other special meetings or what would be happening in the coming year. Secondly, it's a week for me to be able to go down and specifically work on future study materials or specifically teaching series. A few years ago, I spent time writing the catechism that we have as a church. It actually took quite a period of time to sit down and write not only the questions, but also the other materials that go with it. Secondly, the teaching series in recent years that have been worked on during the study week include like the 7 root vices was a major focus when I was down in 2017, and it became our series during Lent for 2018. I also began the current series on Game of Thrones. I just spent a lot of time reading over 2 Samuel and 1 Chronicles to be thinking through what was God speaking to us about the reign of David, how would that apply in our lives, what things were we going to focus on and learn, and so that began down there. There's a lot of time to think through and look at and study and begin to work when I don't have the normal responsibilities. I'm not getting ready to teach the following week. I'm not here just working on regular everyday things. It gives a lot of time for doing that. And then the third area is just a week for deeper study, prayer, meditation, reflection. Sometimes the things that I'm reading aren't actually something that I'm going to be teaching the following year, but it'll give me time to read through some books, think through some areas, pray through some stuff just that are for the future, to be thinking through in a deeper, sustained way, again, without having the normal responsibilities of a week-by-week work schedule going on. And so it's a great time for me to be able to do that. So I encourage you, a couple of things you can do while I'm down there is first, if you can just be praying that God would speak and give me the ability to understand and to hear and to think through and to work on these things, for the stamina. The days can get pretty long. It's usually quite a bit of reading and study and thought, and I'm pretty tired by the end of each day. So if you could pray for that. And the second thing is that we all just gather together next Sunday to continue worshiping. Bobby Bell's going to be bringing a teaching, But God, from Ephesians chapter 2, verses 1 to 10. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be watching the meeting, even though I'll be down in Georgia. And I encourage us just to gather together and worship, hear, and learn from God's Word together. So I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing everybody when I get back next week. God bless.